And hello to all my friends. I would like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent, and today I'll be doing your singles and couples love tarot for all of the signs. Now, you get a specific video all for yourself. You don't have to jump ahead to a timestamp or anything crazy like that. It's an isolated video. We're going to look at both sides of the singles and the couples. So let's get started right now. No reason to wait. The cards are already shuffled. I do that ahead of time to save time. I'm going to do some ritual cuts depending on what sign we're at here. So let's start off. Okay, here we go with Leo. Leo's turn. Leo singles over here. And Leo couples over here. Big theme there. Big old, big old, big old, big old. It's going to need an angel oracle. All right, we're going to spend some time on that. Let's hit the singles first. Leo singles, they're showing inaction in regards to love, so this could be a step back. This came up for another sign. I can't remember which one, but it was so similar, guys. So similar. It's almost like it reminds me of taking a step back so you can make two steps forward later. So what this is for you, I'm not exactly sure, but let's just call it an inaction in regards to love. Probably March is not the month to do something new, to be, let's say you've been thinking about joining a dating site to meet somebody, okay? Probably not March. Or if you do start it in March, it's okay if you started in March, but I wouldn't really follow through. Maybe test the waters or something like that, because they're showing inaction here in regards to your love corner. Okay, so whatever you got going on there, that's kind of where they start. So that is the advice, or talking about what is going on, perhaps both. Now the next thing they show here is being alone. So there's definitely some of my Leo singles who are choosing to be alone right here, and they're saying that that's actually okay, and they almost like are saying like a little of applause here and supporting that decision. It's a good time to kind of work on you, or to maybe just be independent, stuff like that. They do also show being guided, so some of you may be like leaning on other people for advice. Could be the other way around too. You could be the one giving advice here and helping other people and guiding them. Very important. So close relationships with close people. They do show a very interesting mix here, Leo, because it's the second best card on the deck, the Ten of Cups. Very joyous, fun card. In this deck that they wanted me to use for you, though, it's much tuned down. So it's saying that this should be more fun than it is. So almost like, you got to make this a little bit more fun. You got to bring the fun to the love corner, so to speak. So finding the context of which way they're going with that for you is, of course, key in a general reading, but that's it. So that's it. We start with no action. We go moving alone, going guided, and then we end with, man, we got some good joyous energy here. Why is it not better? Why are you not seeing the joy of how great this can be, how fun this can be? So there we go. Okay, so over here in Leo couples, first thing they show is the card of bankruptcy, but this is a love reading, so it's usually not a financial note. This is more about kind of being cold, being left out in the cold, looking for that warmth. Okay, you got to find the warmth in the month of March. You may not find it where you expect it. This may be something that it's just almost just like a period. This may be even just a couple days in the month of March. It's not like the entire March is going to be just kind of like isolated for you, or maybe spending time alone or something like that. But it's very the vibe of that, where there's lack of warmth. There's, it's just like the being bundled up and feeling nice and cozy. It's saying that is blocked, or it's hindered, or, it's just not here. What's going on in March? Like I said, it may just be a couple days or what they're referring to, but just know that you may have to find the warmth different routes. Let's say, for example, the relationship is you guys are spending more time apart in the month of March, or maybe, one of you is traveling or has something to do. This may not even be fight related. This may just be circumstantial, and they're letting you know that you're just going to have to find time. Somebody else is going to fill that time. Like let's say you're going to go hang out with a sibling of yours or a best friend of yours to pass some of the extra time that you got, or something like that. Next, they show the Chariot card. So this is the card very much about really kind of, it's inverted, so it's the opposite definition. This is the card about spreading it out. They're almost saying that you've been way too tunnel visioned, way too isolated, putting all your eggs in one basket here. And, in a relationship, of course, you have to do that. But this is saying, like, energetically and time, if you're putting all the time into one person so much, your other family members, your close friends, all that stuff, it's taken away from everybody else. So you got to kind of like share the wealth. You got to spread it out. That's really the vibe of what they're showing here for my Leo couples. Now the next thing they do show is small little hiccups here. This is small stuff. This is almost like the most remedial bottom card that they can give me. It's like a pip card. It almost is meaningless in tarot. It has its meaning, but I'm just saying that this is just minor stuff that they don't want you to worry about. So any kind of fights, quarrels, or anything that comes up in the month of March, let it go. This is totally not worth it. It may feel like it's not little to you, but I'm letting you know that in the reading, that what the way Spirit is kind of pushing this is they're saying it is little. So keep that in mind as we move forward. So all stuff good there. So there we go, Leo. Good advice that you can move forward with in the month of March. That's going to wrap up the entire reading for Leo. Thank you so much for joining. Please remember to like and subscribe so you see the future videos. I do these every single month. Also going to do a mid-month update here in about a week, so I'll see you guys then. Take care.